Hey, it's your girl Jovi, and today I just wanted to expand a little bit more on my natural hair journey. I mentioned earlier in my introduction video that I did the big chop back in 2011, and I just want to talk about my experience going through that natural hair journey. So when I decided to do the big chop and I did it, I felt so empowered, liberated. I felt a sense of freedom. It was like a new discovery of myself. I was proud and I didn't care about what anyone else thought. But I wouldn't be honest if I didn't tell you, a little taken back by the response I received from brothers. And this man was like, damn, you fine. He paused for a second and he was like, you around the way fine. I just want to know, should I be offended? What does around the way fine mean? You know, initially when I used to go out anywhere in the mall or out to a lounge, you know, guys are like, hey shorty, what's up? What's good? Hey baby. And then after I did the chop and I went natural, brothers was like, hey sis, hey queen, how you doing? It was just a totally different vibe on how they would try to approach me. Now, let's talk about family and friends. I would say it was honestly probably about 50-50. 50 of them supported me going natural, 50 of them were not for it at all. I remember I was even told that they didn't feel I was gonna look as pretty with natural hair as I did wearing weaves and wigs and having my hair relaxed. I was told in a joking manner that my husband, at the time he was my boyfriend, was encouraging me to be natural and to look that way so other guys wouldn't be attracted to me. I'm telling y'all, it was just, the response was crazy. But after I started to grow my hair out and I started talking to him and telling him about the reasons why and how healthy my hair was growing, a lot of them changed. And actually one of them was my mother, rest her soul. She went ahead and went natural as well. So I felt good that I was able to empower her to do that. And then there was work. I was kind of worried about whether or not my command would feel like my hair didn't look professional. I didn't have a professional appearance. And then it kind of made me feel a little insecure at times because we had to wear our berets or we had to wear hats. And with my hair being so low at the time, I wasn't able to wear earrings. So I overdid it a little bit with the makeup. Not really overdid it, but I made sure I wore makeup so you knew that I was a female, because people was tripping. Okay? But other than that, I had no problems. I just made sure that I stayed in the regulations or guidelines that the military had for natural hair for us. Okay? Since then, a lot has changed. Well, to be honest, I did push it a little bit when it came to me dyeing my hair sometimes, and also my mohawk, okay? Because I did allow my hair to grow out a little bit, and I cut it into a mohawk. I'm gonna post that picture and let you see it. It was fire, okay? But at the time I was wearing it, I wore a lot of civilian clothes or regular clothing because I was working as the installation victim advocate at the time, and we did a lot of stuff where we interacted with civilians, so I didn't have to stay in uniform. So I definitely had that to my advantage. In the video, I had talked about how my husband really encouraged me. He supported me while I went through my natural hair journey, and I'm gonna go get him and bring him here and just have him explain why he was a fan of natural hair, because there are some that just don't like it, don't think it is attractive, and just flat out don't support us wearing our hair in a natural way. So can you tell me why you encouraged me and you were so supportive of my natural hair journey?
Peace, family. Hope everybody's doing well today. So, I encouraged my then girlfriend, who I was courting, now my wife for 5 years. Shout out to my wife, Giovanna,
Whoop!
doing that thing. So I encouraged her to embrace her natural self, because I know a lot of times we try to be other than what we are.
Message.
And we've been taught that a long time, that what we are is not good enough. So I was like, nah, what you are is already good enough, and you should embrace that. And I wasn't really used to a lot of, I guess, other hairstyles that weren't just natural to who we are. That's just something I wasn't really used to. And so additionally, embracing our holistic selves, like just who we are naturally. I think that's very important for myself, important for a lot of communities and people that I deal with. And, to get back to who we really are in this journey, because we've been taking off the path, quote unquote,
Message.
of our greatness. So I really encouraged her, and she's beautiful, and her hair was beautiful, and I was like, nah, you should rock that instead of trying to put all these different hairstyles together that are not really natural to you. And if she would have kept it that way, I would have still loved her the same, but I even love her more now because her hair is really, really, really dope. And she really embraced it and took it to another level.
So can you tell me why you think other brothers don't support natural hair?
Well, I can say this. I don't want to speak for all other brothers, because everybody has their own ways of developing and being socialized in life. But I've noticed that natural hair was always taught to be nappy, not good. It's not good hair. And I always frowned upon that. So if somebody had something that was closer to the standard of beauty in the world, which we know has been Caucasian standards, and not to say that not other cultures are not beautiful in themselves, but we should be able to feel comfortable in our own selves. And so some brothers might look at that and say, well, I want it to be, or I want my woman to look closer to the standard of beauty. So therefore she has to rock in that type of hair. And we have to love our women the way they are, because we want people to love us. Our brothers should want our women to love us the way we are. If I came in the house and I had a blonde wig on, or I had the process and it's fried, dyed, and laid to the slide, and not saying that that's not good for whoever wants to do that, but for me, that's becoming something other than who I am and make me other than myself. And I can only be me. And so when I started dealing with my wife, or then girlfriend at the time, I was like, nah, be who you are. You could be who you are with me, because I love everything about that. I like the natural smell of the hair. I like the way it naturally looks. And I don't want it to look like else. If I want it to look like somebody else's hair, then I might as well just go deal with somebody else. I'm not trying to make our women or my woman to be somebody else. The last thing I'm going to say is, everybody's entitled to think and believe and look the way they want to look. But for me, and what I encouraged was be who you naturally are. To get back to our holistic, natural self. I know I said holistic and natural a lot of times through this video, but let's get back to who we are and not have to accept other people's standard of beauty, not have to look like other people for us to feel beautiful. Because we are beautiful people. We're beautiful the way we are, the way we came out. And that's what I wanted to impart to my wife now. Like I said, if she wanted to keep other styles of hair, it would have been all good. But I'm glad that she embraced this natural journey, and I keep encouraging her. I love the way she does her hair, and it's all good hair. So again, thanks for having me on the channel, and love, peace, and happiness, and nappiness.
Thanks, babe.
Peace, y'all. Hey.
I'm back. Oh, I just love him, y'all, okay? That is my babe. Just power to the people. Anyways, So that was just a little back brief about my natural hair journey, and I really hope this channel and just my presence alone encourages other women to go natural, get sister locks, inner locks, or traditional locks, anything that makes you happy but still have your hair in a natural state. If you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, click subscribe, and the bell so you'll be notified when my new videos are loaded to YouTube. Thank you for watching. Peace, love, and happiness.